Raised loving basketball. One of the ways that my mom and dad are both immigrants, and one of the ways that my dad decided he was going to be an American citizen was by embracing the sports here. And he loved basketball in particular, so we grew up loving the Celtics, obviously like Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, but then also like deeper cuts like Hondo Havlicek and JoJo White. So we grew up really revering the Celtics. And then I came to LA, and I was been lucky enough to go to Lakers, and she grew up here. And LA culture in the Lakers is so different than any other city, and so
it's a thing.
It's a thing, and I, became a Lakers fan, and I want my kids to be able to root for the team that they, grow up around. So, it's I still feel very nervous. Like, we went to the facility and we saw Austin Reeves and we saw LeBron, and we walked into their locker room and saw their enormous lockers. And that mystique will never be broken for me. The news about the Luka trade and everything.
Oh my gosh.
We
rocked
reacted.
So many households in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and we reacted as though we were like 15-year-old kids just like who love the Lakers. So I don't think the show demystified it. If anything, we know now a little bit more about how the sausage is made, but it's still just as exciting.
This idea of a woman being thrust into this position of something that she really loves, and then constantly feeling like she has to prove herself, and using that as sort of a comedic launching pad, and was, is a blast. Having Jeannie Buss to be such an amazing gift for us to be able to kind of understand, like we were saying, the world, but then have fun with it and elaborate on the comedy side of it is a lot of fun for me to be able to play comedically.
Jeannie's even more than an executive producer. Like, this show was her idea. She was the one that approached me about doing the show, I want to say like 5 years ago. And there's been so much written about the Lakers. There have been TV shows and movies and everything. And I think Jeannie wanted to do something from her point of view. Like, she is the president of the Lakers. She loved The Office, a show that I worked on for 8 years. And I think that speaks volumes about her, which is that she's in a very serious, stressful job, but she loves comedy. She does not take herself seriously, but she's in a very serious job. She's married to a famous comedian, and I just love that about her. That's really rare with someone with that much power and that much to lose. And what's great is that she wanted the show to be very funny and had no ego. So she's had some extremely interesting things happen to her as the president of the Lakers. Some of it is she literally dated the coach for many years, and she's like, do whatever you want. And so to get that kind of carte blanche, I've never heard that from someone who is so famous and pretty private. So we are obsessed with her, and she's such an inspiration, and just give us so much access for research, which is like all you could ask for as a